What if your productivity doesn't have to come from pressure? What if success could flow from softness instead of stress? In today's episode of Soul Desire, I'm diving into a conversation so many of us need. How to structure your daily life in a way that honors your divine feminine energy without losing momentum, creativity, or success. Because let's be honest, we've been taught to perform, push, and produce like machines. But the feminine was never meant to hustle her way to worth. If you ever wondered how to replace rigid masculine structures with sacred feminine rituals, or how to stay in your divine essence while still showing up powerful for your work, your vision, and your dreams, then stay with me. This episode will shift the way you see time, structure, and achievement forever.
Sacred time. Soul desire ignites with every rhyme. Feel the balance, let your spirit soar. In this moment, find what you're looking for.
Hey my loves, and welcome back to Soul Desire. I'm your host Rebecca, and I'm so excited to dive into today's topic because it's going to be so powerful. I read through a lot of emails I received, and this is actually a common question a lot of you have. It's about how to use your divine feminine energy in the divine masculine world we live in. We live in a world which is based on the divine masculine energy. Society places this energy on us. But the problem is, if you're in your divine feminine energy, it doesn't really work for you. You either are forced to go back in survival mode or you're forced to go into the masculine energy, while your natural space should be your divine feminine energy. So today, I like to share a few things you can do to make actually the divine masculine world conform to your divine feminine energy, not the other way around. I used to work in a high pressure, high masculine energy world. I used to work in the movie industry before I actually started my own business. And back then, I worked 16 to 18-hour days every day straight from morning to evening. I barely had time to eat. I had no time to actually connect to myself. I remember I had to schedule pee breaks and actually put moments in my calendar to take shower times. This was so bad, and it was because I thought this is how I need to work to actually achieve something in this world. And what I got to know is really that achievement does have nothing to do with how much you work, how much you make, and achievement, success is something totally different for each and every one of us. I learned that for me, I looked through the lens society gave us. I thought that achievement, success meant money, wealth, a beautiful home, a nice car, beautiful things. While this wasn't actually soul aligned, it was placed from the things my father thought success meant. And for me, when I really unraveled all of this, I peeled back the layers, I realized for me, success and achievement was being free, to just live in peace and freedom. My soul craved peace, flow, freedom. I was never searching for wealth, nice things. Well, I was okay having those, but it wasn't that I needed those. My soul didn't need those. It's a nice bonus. But here's the thing. once you work from soul alignment, once you work from the energetic flow, your natural energy, success is something which is coming naturally. It's inevitably coming. It's no longer a question of how, it's a question of when. Because when you are aligned, success follows. There's no other way. While when you are thriving and trying to achieve success, never ever will divine energy and alignment happen. That's for once. And since you're not aligned, success won't come, because they go hand in hand and there's an order. First, you're aligned. And while you're working from soul alignment, in love doing what you do, success will follow. I promise you. So right now, the problem is when you're forcing yourself into a divine masculine energy to succeed in a world of the divine masculine energy, you will never be soul aligned. And my love, if you are a divine feminine energy, if you are in your inner Empress energy, the only way you will succeed on soul level is through alignment. Obviously, the energy you need to stay in is your natural energy, and the world around you needs to conform to your energy so you are able to work the system. So I'm well aware. And some of you might think, okay, that's nice if you're self-employed, but how do I do this when I'm actually on the clock, when I'm working for someone? And this is a valid question because not everybody is in this position where we can schedule our own times. But you're still able, it's still possible to fit a divine feminine energy in a 9-to-5 job. So there it already starts. 9-to-5, it's a divine masculine energy. Men or divine masculine energy thrives on structure, linear work, and it's working from 9-to-5. It's perfect for them. They will thrive through this. But for divine feminine, it doesn't work. You work on ebb and flow, in seasons, in periods. It's how we work, how our body is confined to work. So what you can do is, if you have a 9-to-5 job, try to start your day off in your divine feminine energy, which is wake up a couple of minutes earlier to pull a oracle card, to reconnect with yourself, to listen to what you need today. Place your hand on your heart, connect with your breath, and ask yourself, sweetheart, what do I need right now? What do I need today? How do I feel? In what energy am I in? These are all valued questions because this is connecting you to your soul, to your divine energy. And this is telling you how the day is going to be. You're already priming yourself for the day ahead. So don't skip those moments. Don't rush to your phone or to your to-do list. I know men can do this. Divine masculines can wake up, grab their phone, attend their to-do list, but you're not your divine masculine counterpart. You are a divine feminine, and this means you work on flow. So feel into your flow. Feel how you feel, because if you feel good, your energy will flow easily. If you feel good, everything will happen for you. If you feel off that day, find out why and find out how you can attend this. How do you fix your energy? And by fix, I don't mean negatively, we need to fix this in the masculine energy kind of way. I mean, what do you need? Do you need just a couple of minutes to meditate so you feel energized again? Do you maybe feel you're not in flow because of your cycle? Maybe you need a cup of coffee or maybe a little more coffee today because you feel just tired and your body is craving this. Maybe you say like, okay, I just need 5 minutes more sleep and you give yourself this sleep. So listen to what your body needs. And of course, I know you have a schedule, but you squeeze in small little rituals. So when you're at work, and I know it's, you have your workspace and you have your work to do, but try to make your workspace as feminine, as nurturing as you can. And if this means you get one of those little electric candles, then go for it. Get yourself this. Put your crystals on your desk or a photo of your family, your friends, a time of where you were happy, whatever's nurturing you. If you can, try to get a desk where you can look out to the window because this is fueling you. You only can see nature. That's such a wonderful way to nurture yourself. And if you can't see the window, it's okay. Just place a picture of trees or some nature outside on your desk because this is helping you. It's really actually proven. So if you don't want to have a tree there or flowers, maybe put a picture of your dog there or your cat. It's nature in the end of the day, so it's fueling you the same way. I want you to really make this a sacred place where you feel safe, where you feel inspired, creatively sparked, because this is going to be your environment. And this environment, your energy is taking over. And this is you. You are your outside and your inside. You remember, your inside is a reflection of your outside world. So make your outside world you, a piece of you. Then try to attend tasks, but don't force them. Don't tell yourself, okay, I need to write an email. I need to do this. I need to do that. This word need, it's so horrible. I feel like it's putting instantly pressure on yourself. It's like in the category with must. You must nothing. You need nothing. You are perfectly the way you are. So there's no need to anything. However, I know things need to be done. And there's this stupid word again, but you can do it in a divine feminine way. You can do it in a divine flow. So start to soften the way you speak to yourself. Instead of saying, I need to write this email, say, I'm going to write a soul nurturing, soul aligned email. I'm going to share my heart with somebody. Put it in a way that it feels aligned with you, that it feels feminine, that it feels soft. The divine feminine loves to create, to inspire, to soften. So use those words. You can inspire somebody through your newsletter. So instead of saying, I need to write a newsletter, or I must write this newsletter, go say, I am going to inspire a soul through my heart message in my newsletter. I know it sounds maybe a little quirky right now, but it's actually working. The way you talk to yourself, the way how you frame the things you need to do is how you feel about them. It's how your subconscious, your inner child is listening to them. And if your inner child feels like, wow, I'm inspired because I get to write this inspiring newsletter, I get to change other people's life. On the sudden, the I need to, this instant pressure shifts into I get to. I get to inspire. I get to do something. I get to change the world. I get to change people's life. And I get to change my own life. I get to share my voice. All of those reframes will in the end help you really love what you do, make it soul aligned. So reframe the way you put things, you speak to yourself. It's the same way with stress. It's not stress. It's feel what this feeling is for you and find out why you feel this way. Because usually it's not from us, it's something from our outside. And we get to decide what's actually interrupting us, what's actually connecting to our energy. You have the power to decide if something is going to trigger you or not. You have the power to decide if something is able to attach to your energy, to soak your energy or not. Make a conscious decision to reframe things. Reframe stress to a way where you feel like I can manage with this. Another thing is try to delegate. You don't need to do everything by yourself. It's not in your nature. You are not a divine masculine energy where you have to do everything by yourself. You're a divine feminine. So it's good to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of you're not capable of doing it. It's a sign that you see everybody else as a team member, as a collective. We are thriving in a collective. There's no harm in asking for help. There's no harm in delegating work. It doesn't make you less of. It makes you even more of yourself because finally you have time to attend to your energy, to be more of yourself instead of shrinking yourself to fit everything. When you're in your divine feminine energy, you don't work full power all day long. Like I said before, you're not a divine masculine energy. You are in your divine feminine energy. So it's not natural to you to work straight from 9 to 5. If you can, every time you finished a task, every time you, for example, send out this email, do something for yourself. Celebrate a sip of hot tea and just gather your energy. Maybe ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Maybe take a short break, go to the restroom just so you have a moment to breathe. You can sit on your desk and just take a moment and connect to your breath. It's okay. Nobody's going to judge you for this. Nobody expects you to work through all the time and start to connect to yourself. Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? You can even ask if this is a little wake for you. How do I feel right now on a scale from 1 to 5, while 5 is really, really supercharged and 1 is really low? And depending on where you put yourself, you can tell, okay, maybe I need a cup of tea right now. Maybe I need to do something entirely different right now and focus on something else. Maybe I just need a second to really realign with myself through breathing. Maybe I need an affirmation right now. A really beautiful thing is to put an affirmation on your desk or on the wall in front of you, wherever you see it, so you can reconnect, which reminds you that it's okay to take a short breath. It's okay to rest, that you are perfect the way you are, and that you are in alignment. So when you go home, take a couple of minutes whenever you feel like now is perfect. Make it a ritual and really celebrate the journey. You know, in your divine feminine energy, you get to celebrate the small steps. It's not like the divine masculine where only the huge achievements, the huge successes get celebrated. You are in your divine feminine and we get to celebrate whenever we feel like this. And that's a beautiful thing. So celebrate each day. It doesn't matter if you achieve the huge goal you set yourself. It's the journey that makes all the differences. So create a ritual where you really tune into these successes, this journey, stepstones. Let's call them stepstones. I feel like it's a soul nurturing good word. celebrate the stepstones. So you can do this either by saying, okay, now I get my favorite hot cacao ceremony, or I go to and get to dance because I really love dancing. Maybe you say like, okay, I love swaying or singing, whatever feels nurturing to you, whatever your divine feminine energy craves. She will tell you. Maybe you just want to listen to music or take a soul nurturing bath. It doesn't matter. Make it a ritual and attend to this. You did something. And the divine feminine is not that she's not doing anything. Because this is what a lot of people have misconceptions about. They think the divine feminine energy is just sitting around and she's not doing anything, which is wrong. She is doing, but the doing isn't the goal. The goal is soul alignment, because when you're aligned, you do something out of alignment and you ultimately achieve what you desire. While the divine masculine energy is doing a lot of things to achieve a big thing. They are linear, but you're not linear. You're in divine flow. Like I said in the beginning, it's an ebb and a flow. So you get to work in your divine flow. When you work in soul alignment, it's not anymore about how much I can do, how much I need to do. It's more about how deeply aligned can I be. And through this alignment, you magnetize whatever you desire. And that way, it's a sustainable success. You keep thriving because you're soul aligned. You won't burn out. Because if you work in a divine masculine energy as a divine feminine energy, you will most likely burn out. You most likely will be overwhelmed, unsatisfied, not fulfilled. And this is not supposed to be like this. You are going to be both. You can be aligned, successful, fulfilled, and still at peace. You don't have to do more. You just have to be more aligned. So please listen to what you need to do. Please listen to yourself. Please listen to what your soul is telling you. Your soul is deeply divinely connected. She knows the way. You just have to listen, my love. I hope those tips I was able to share with you helped you and answered all your questions. If you have more, if you're interested in a different topic, if you feel like you want to know something, if you are struggling in a situation where you don't know, just send me an email. You can find my email address in the show notes down below, and you can even connect through my website or social media with me. I love to hear your journey. I love to truly hear where you are, where you maybe get stuck, or where you need just a helping hand. This is the beautiful thing. We are all a collective. We get to ask for help because we are in our divine feminine energy. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Thank you so much. If you like this episode, please leave a review. And if you want to connect even deeper, go follow me on social media, on Instagram. Everything is down below. Don't forget my sacred full moon cacao ceremony on August 6th. Everything is in the show notes down below. You will love it. It's going to be the most amazing things in one. It's the full moon and the cacao. So you will love it. We release, we manifest, and we rise as our divine feminine energy and inner Empress. So you don't want to miss this. Save your seat in the show notes. Thank you so much, as always. I really, truly enjoy each and every one of you. It was such a pleasure sharing this space with you. See you next Monday with another beautiful episode. Until then, keep rising. Make this world your new paradigm and become your divine feminine.